Hello everyone, this is Babamots. Welcome to another Homeworlds commentary. This time we've got Amnykon and VirtualAlex. I believe I have featured a game between these two same players before, but not for quite a while. Amnykon we've seen pretty often. Amnykon's a very strong player. VirtualAlex is has experienced less success, I think. They trade well against sort of mid-range players, but as I glanced at their game history, I think they struggled more against the strongest of players. So I think an Amnykon victory is likely here, but it's on my list of things that might be interesting. So we'll see what happens. All right, Amnykon started with a yellow medium Gemini. Alex starts with a red fortress. I've just been using one color to describe the homeworlds, and because I think a blue star is kind of assumed, and I haven't been saying it. I don't know if that terminology is good for everybody or what, but yes, I call this a red fortress. I haven't been distinguishing that from if the large star were red. If you've got a better idea, then let me know. I'm just trying to be very quick as I describe the homeworlds here. Okay. Amnykon trades for yellow right away. They change their mind and go for the red. Yeah, I think that's all right. Alex continues with the green. Also should be just fine. Amnykon pushing the reds. I think they probably are hoping to pursue the color that VirtualAlex will run out of space for first. So if Alex trades for red now, Amnykon will get the first medium. Oh, or not. They're spreading out right away. Interesting. Okay, so if Alex were to build that first medium, then Amnykon could do a shopping spree and pick up some reds, and Alex would be out of space for building red. This is looking pretty strong. Amnykon moved to a small world, which is connected to Alex's home, but Amnykon doesn't have any yellow, so they wouldn't be able to overpopulate even if Alex does build. Oh, Amnykon changed their mind. They moved to a yellow. There we go. That's what I was just talking about. By moving to a yellow, now they'll be able to move into Alex's home if Alex builds again. Alex trades for yellow. Amnykon probably does the shopping spree. Yes, indeed. And, yeah, Alex is not going to want to build that large red, unfortunately. They moved to a place where it would be safe, but Amnykon's going to trade out. Or not. Okay, nope, they didn't trade. Instead, they invade. I would expect Alex to build the R3, even though it can be blown up. Amnykon builds for the catastrophe. Yeah, alright. Well, Alex is pretty far behind already. Amnykon will need to spend at least one turn diversifying, getting back into the green. That gives Alex time to potentially move well ahead in the reds, if in the yellows, I mean, if they feel like it. Yeah. Amnykon trades for green. Alex can get a medium yellow. That's strong. Okay, not such uneven positions as it might have looked like a moment ago. Amnykon spreading out the reds again. Yeah, so Amnykon's set up for another shopping spree. And this time Alex is in danger of losing out on reds entirely. I think if I'm Alex, I would consider at least trading the medium red for, or the medium yellow for red. No, just spreading out, hoping to get more yellow. Amnykon does a shopping spree to clean out the reds, of smaller sizes anyway. And So I used to always say that yellow is the real key to victory, but I've since decided that if you're going to get locked out of something, getting completely blocked out of red is probably even worse than getting locked out of yellow. Especially, so if it's yellow versus red, I'll bet on the person who has red ships and yellow stars over yellow ships and possibly no red stars, other than their home star at least. Yeah, if Alex can shopping spree the rest of the yellows though, that's not half bad. Amnykon trades back for green. Alex takes a red. That's interesting choice. They need that if they're ever going to have any red at all. Any red ships, at least. If Alex is worried... So if Alex trades that y3 for r3, they don't actually need to be concerned about Amnykon slow pushing reds at them. Well, yes they do, because their only red ship at home is a large, so the principle that I usually say that you can't slow push a red catastrophe is not true in this case. Alex should not trade for r3 here because these reds can be slow pushed at them. At least if Amnykon has the foresight to start with r2, which I'm sure they would. Alex is sacrificing yellow. No, they changed their mind. No, the red's a bad trade. Nope. Amnykon is gonna move in the R2, I bet. No, the R2 is better than the R1 here, because Alex can sacrifice the R3 to capture the R1 and save the star. If Amnykon moves in the R2 instead, then Alex can't sacrifice the R3 to capture the R2 because there's nothing left in Alex's home that's big enough to capture it. So yeah, if I'm Alex, I would, in peculiar fashion, actually sacrifice the R3 to capture the R1, I think. Or just reconfigure the ships to reduce the red concentration. Okay, that's pretty good too. That's actually probably even better, since Alex still has a reasonably good lock on the yellows. Okay, Alex, or Amnykon thinking about just capturing a little yellow, but that's headed for a draw since Alex can just take it back. I think Amnykon has the upper hand here. I'd say they don't need to push for a draw. If I'm Amnykon, I think what I would do, I would sacrifice the G3 and build a red in Alex's home that they have to capture, and then also build a large back at home, my home. Okay. Yeah, that's even better. Okay, Amnykon sacrifices red to capture 2 little yellows. Now Amnykon is threatening to win immediately by sacrificing the green to overpopulate Alex's only remaining ship at home. Alex looking at trading. That avoids the overpopulation at least. Alex could sacrifice the R3 to capture all 3 of Amnykon's ships there. Amnykon trading for green. I think that's a waste since Alex can just capture. Thinking about trading a few different ways, thinking about sacrificing for the build. Yeah, that's strong. That's what I was thinking of earlier. Yeah, even... Yeah. That's a good move for Amnykon. This way, after overpopulating Alex's red star, Amnykon will still have two large ships. Alex, I think. Ooh. If they sacrifice the R3, then they've got no red left after Amnykon overpopulates their star. But I think maybe they should do it anyway. Just capturing the medium. I think Amnykon is going to wish they had captured some of these yellows if they don't. Okay. Amnykon moves in for the overpopulation. That's expected. Alright, now Alex is going to have a hard time building here because Amnykon can capture anything they build. So that's a nuisance. Gonna have to build out in the colony. Amnykon, I bet they trade for green. Yes, they do. Alright. I think Alex has to keep building in the colony. Okay, bringing back a red one isn't too bad. It can be captured. And then Alex can capture it back, sacrificing the large red. So they'll be down by a large ship, but at least they'll have red at home and won't have any invaders anymore. Amnykon does in fact capture the little red. I bet Alex... Ooh. Moves the big red back. If they were going to do that, I think they should have done it last turn. Because now Amnykon can overpopulate it. Amnykon thinking about trading for blue, which if they build into a blue overpopulation, they will win. And in fact, Amnykon can just trade those little... unless Alex sacrifices the R3, Amnykon can just trade those little yellows for blue one at a time. And if Alex ever fails to capture one, Amnykon sacrifices the G3 to build the rest that they need for the catastrophe. So Alex has got to sacrifice to capture everything. Yep, better sooner than later. Ooh. Well, it is what Alex needed to do. It's kind of ugly for them, though. And, yes, that leaves Alex with no red. Which is a good reason, it was foresightful of Amnykon to trade away the red that they had in Alex's home rather than a yellow, so that after Alex captured, they wouldn't have any red left. Yep, very good. Alex can do whatever they like, it's not going to matter. And Amnykon sacrifices to capture the rest of Alex's ships. There it is. All right, well, relatively short game, but I enjoyed it for sure. I'm a little sleepy right now, so what lessons did we learn? What lessons did we learn? Getting locked out of red is pretty bad, and never be left without red in your homeworld if you can possibly help it. Alright, well, that's it for now. Thanks for watching.